A strange visit. Something feels off. Find out what is going on. Full disclosure. OBS crashed and I lost an hour worth of footage. So I'm already going to know what I'm doing here. But after this point, I'll tell you when it reaches the point of new stuff. So it's still going to be blind playthrough. Just, oh my god.
Am I still aboard Megan's ship? It feels odd.
Okay, but obviously I lost all my first reactions to things. So I mean, obviously this is the moment.
What is this place? Where am I?
Where we get to meet the outsider as Emily. And then I made a comment on how his realm seems to be different. Because this is not what it looked like when Corvo was here. It seems
I can
more
feel something moving closer. Watching.
It seems much more bleak, depressing.
Empress Emily Caldwin. I am a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a man in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But someone yanked the rug from under your feet. You've lost your throne and your father. And I promise, Delilah won't just give them back. So, what are you prepared to do about it? Your Imperial Majesty? And are you clever enough to do it without spilling a river of blood? I asked Corvo those questions 15 years ago. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn.
And then we have a choice, unlike Corvo, who didn't really have a choice. But yes, I will accept the deal.
It burns from the inside. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something. All the stories, they're true.
And then the thing I pointed out was, he claims to be meeting her for the first time. He met her as a child. In her dream. She had a dream where she met the outsider. You can listen to it if you eavesdrop on conversations. Like, while she's sleeping up in the little burrowy area where she has her bedroom. If you listen to her while she's dreaming, she mentions that the man with the black eyes. So she's met the outsider, but they seem to have just given up on that idea. I also commented on, it's a new actor, voice actor, obviously. It's Robin Taylor Lord. I know him best from Gotham. He was great as the Penguin. And then I also said that, like, I was wondering, because he looks younger, is the outsider a situation where it's like a vessel? Like an avatar. They get a new body every so often. So maybe that's what he means by meeting Emily for the first time. It's a new outsider in the sense that it's a being that's infinite, but got a new vessel, and that's why he looks younger. I don't know. I'll find out as I go through.
Incredible.
So instead of Blink, Emily has Far Reach.
This is how I'm going to save my father and reclaim the throne.
He also refers to him as Corvo, and then when rescued, the man in the mask, instead of saying your father. There's that as well. And then I pointed out, I don't know if that was inside the corpse. I didn't notice it. I thought she's made a comment on this, but I guess not. Okay.
What is that? It feels familiar.
I know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
Yeah, we have our mother's heart. Showing us where a rune is, and now we can lock them in place, so we don't even need to have the heart out.
There are no stars in the sky here. There is no sky.
Thanks, Mother.
You shouldn't be here. No one should. In thousands of years, few have seen this place. 3 were empresses.
So you, me, and Delilah? I guess I don't know if my mother visited here. I'm assuming she means as the heart. She visited here. She had no powers to my knowledge. Oh,
Who is Delilah really? How could she? I don't understand.
Granny Rags. Wasn't she Empress? Moray? Vera Moray? And then that's the assassin that is framing my father / framing me. And I made the comment on, would this be a male if I was not Emily, right? Because it's a female, and I don't know if that's just because I'm Emily, so it can easily frame me, or if it's...
There's a strange power in this place.
if it's always a female. Let's get 2 bone charms for the price of 1. Wow, you only gave Corvo 1. 69. It's cancer.
There's no one quite like Delilah. I watched her pull herself up from blood and filth until she was in a position to steal from the wisest scholars in the Empire. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes fawning sycophants of those around her, all of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game. She took all the abuse the world could deal out, and now she has a crown. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
Thanks. I want to call him Oswald so bad. Meet with Megan Foster and discuss a plan for plan of action before taking the skiff to Karnaca. And now we're on the Dreadful Whale.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is stranger than I ever imagined. Everything I know has been turned on its head, but I'm dealing with it the best I can. When you look at the great jeweled map at Dunwall Tower, Karnaca is the southernmost port in the Empire. A fat, red ruby. That's how I always thought of it. Up close, the city smells like the ocean and strange spices. Up close, it's a tangled story of blood and ambition. The birthplace of my father. Megan Foster is a stranger, but there's something that makes me want to trust her, despite her guarded disposition. She got me out of Dunwall, and I need answers. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back.
All right. Use the heart to locate a rune. Complete. Meet with Megan Foster. So one of the reasons why this took so long is because there's so much to read. And if it's important, I read it, right? So right here, we have one note and her journal. And there's Samuel's boat. So let's go ahead and start with the journal. Travel log. I really want to read this. It's so long. I don't think I'm gonna read it this time, because yeah, it took, like, reading it, it's just basically giving you information about the missions. I'm not gonna read that. Because it's more time that's gonna get eaten up. I will I will read notes and books that are important. I don't want to keep reading the travel log, okay? Letter from Emily. This is Emily writing this letter to Wyman. By now, you must have heard about the coup in Dunwall. Don't worry, I'm safe. Or I'm safe hiding far away with friends. I implore you, don't try anything reckless, and don't go back to Crystal. Stay in Morley. There's nothing you can do against Delilah. Can't say I have a solid plan yet, but you know how well I improvise in desperate situations. Remember the time I kept a straight face during the watch officer's report, all the while sitting at my desk without pants? If I survive that, I'll get through all this. For now, I need to stay hidden and act alone. Trust me, we'll see each other again. I promise. Emily. And then I said, obviously, Wyman's going to come into play later on. Either I have to kill Wyman, or they're going to threaten or kill Wyman. I need to really stop predicting video games and just move on. Moving on. Crossbow. Limited resources. It's not what you're used to living in a palace, but this is all the coin I could scrape up. Anton and I operated on a tight budget. Guess what? Now you do too. If it's not beneath you, pick up whatever valuables you find along your way. We'll need ammo and resources to take down the people behind the coup. Hidden all over the city, there are underground black market shops. Look for a symbol depicting two hands, which means there's a shop nearby. Follow the signs. They'll guide you. Buying from the black market is against the law. Her law, obviously me being the Empress. But it could make the difference against the Duke's military. Sokolov was working on this crossbow as a gift for you. If you need it modified, those shops can help with that as well, Megan. Maintenance list. Repair the things that got busted up in Anton's room when he was taken. It's been weeks now. No scratch that. Not until I bring him back home, as a show of faith that he will be coming back. Unblock the storage door. Looks like something fell on the other side, and I really need to sell the stuff locked up in there to make some coin. Pay the port tax and the look the other way fees to those Grand Guard bastards before they wonder who my passenger is this time. I'll do it when I get the money. Okay, so we need to get into this room because something fell in front of it. And obviously, if you look through the door, you can see the window over there is open. And all that was up here was some tea, a magic potion, a map. Oh,
Dunwall seems so far away. I'll come back soon, Father. I promise.
photo of someone I don't know, and a logbook for the Dreadful Whale accounting books. So, M. Tallinger, Piccolo, and Tate, the shipyard, Carberry Estate, the Mudlarks, the market, the apothecary on Swain, the Traders Company, Piccolo and Tate, fishmonger Raoul, the shipyard, and the market. I'm not going to read everything again, because it's really not all that important. It's just, what did she spend her expenses on? Crouch. So even though she's already going to sell this copper wire, I can take it. And there's a book here, A Reflection on My Journey to the Paradisian Continent. I will read it, but that's number 3. So, give me a sec. Oh, dang it. Oh, I don't take it with me, so it's okay. I was trying to put my weapon up because I don't like just having it out for no reason. All right.
Must be cursed. Daft old man, this is some shit. Back to that city. What would we have done in the old days? All sharp metal and shadows, we'd say.
This is just a book. It's not
The
a...
Duke's probably not back from Dunwall yet. If we're lucky, the Howlers will be distracted by some score they're working.
It's just a book. A lore book. Not a book to give me any real information. Megan?
You're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know.
Got it. This is the restroom. There's just a note down here I gotta grab real quick. Trying to fix the secondary engine. Anton, your idea of improving the head gasket's sealing with a guano coating is the worst you've ever had. I'll make you sleep in the engine room if you don't fix your mess by tomorrow. Megan, if all inventors were as delicate and short-tempered as you are, you and I would still be paddling around in carved-out logs. Megan, I made some mulberry cake. It's my own recipe. improved by Tivian spices. I left it in the galley. Anton, where are you, old fool? I hope nobody hurt you. I'll find you, I swear. I miss you.
We've been en route for 2 weeks. I hope Sokolov is all right. Wherever he is.
We'll find him. It's the same that we've already seen before.
Karnaca looks pretty from a distance, but it's a city on the way down. And the blood flies are bad this year.
Okay, thanks. This is book 4? No, this is a different book. See, she commented on all this too.
Always tinkering, painting, or living life with gusto. That's Sokolov.
I guess I didn't touch it. You had to touch and interact for her to make a comment. Okay. There's book 1. Sokolov's notes, Bloodfly Study. I've wondered whether I have another book in me. The bloodfly epidemic, coupled with basic information on life cycle and behavior, might make an excellent project for this old natural philosopher. Bloodflies are exotic insects, unlike anything else found in Serkonos. I suspect they originate on the Pandesian continent. In groups of 3 or fewer, they are harmless. Individuals won't attack, leading me to speculate that each emits a scent that has a collective effect on larger numbers of bloodflies. Bloodflies are attracted to rapid movement and sound. Their nests can be broken apart, scattering the swarm, and in particular, the nests are quite susceptible to fire. The insects require fresh corpses to lay their eggs, which hatched in breathtaking fashion after a very short time. More corpses in a Serkonan city, say during a crisis or plague, mean more bloodflies, so it's just a way of explaining that, just like the plague of rats in the first game. Interestingly, in the last part of a bloodfly's life cycle, they calm a great deal. Leaving the swarm, they molt, causing the wings to drop off. Afterwards, each bloodfly lives a solitary existence. It's very odd. Bloodflies are largely restricted to the south, preferring warm climates, like certain aging natural philosophers. Talking of himself. So one of them has died. Before we listen to that, let's listen to the investigation note, or read the investigation notes. Why can't an old man enjoy his last years in a warmer climate? With good wines and spicy foods, without stumbling into another nest of aristocratic vipers, eager to coil around the heart of this empire. As I've learned more, each week for months now, I've found my mind turning over the movements beneath the surface here in Karnaca. Duke Luca Abel, and some inner circle that even seems to include Captain Mortimer Ramsey of the Dunwall City Watch. A betrayal that boggles the mind. How many others are involved? They aim their venom at our dear Empress, young Emily. That much is certain. But when will they strike, and how? Do I dare spend another month gathering stray bits of esoteric information, linking it together with what we already know? Can we even afford another week? Or should Megan and I set out for Crystal tonight, taking this leaky tub up through the canal? This is where I made a comment before I read the next part about if he would have told Corvo earlier, Corvo would have handled it sooner. But he didn't tell Corvo earlier, so issue. But then he says, Corvo will not hesitate. He will act as soon as I hand over what I know, and if I'm too hasty, it might be his undoing. Coming home to his native Serkonos without some critical piece of knowledge about the affair, But I still argue that because they chose the good ending as the canonical ending, Corvo wouldn't have just killed people, right? Because if the good ending is he doesn't kill anyone, he does what he does to subdue them. So if he would have just told Corvo, none of the events of the game would have happened, which means that the game wouldn't exist, but kind of seems like there's a workaround, just like how Samuel should have frickin' told Corvo that he was going to get betrayed, and then I could have handled it. And then there's the Crown Killer to worry about. If that fiend is part of Duke Abel's schemes, as I suspect, how long until the dreadful whale catches the Duke's eye? And, well, let's find out how long that took.
Dearest Emily, or must I say, your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you and Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the Empire, committed by this so-called Crown Killer. When I left Crystal years ago, I swore I'd never again take part in any further political matters. I've done my share of bad things, and some good, before and after the Rat Plague. But here in Karnaca, I've uncovered a terrible conspiracy against you. Here, at the bottom of the Empire, the cobblestones smell of death and corruption. I'm staying with an associate, Megan Foster, aboard her vessel, the Dreadful Whale. We'll leave for Dunwald in the morning, as soon as the tides are willing. I keep thinking of the way sweet Jessamine was stolen from you and your father, and I fear it might be your turn to face such turmoil. I know Corvo would protect you with his life, but please do not trust anyone.
There you are, old man. I was asked to pay you a visit.
Wait, what's wrong with you? Megan!
Off we go, Sokolov, to somewhere more private.
All right. So he got captured.
Why is this here? It's Delilah.
Anton started it just before he was taken. They've got history, but he wouldn't say more.
I'm guessing. You know what? I won't make a comment.
It looks like the overland route to the Addermeyer Institute goes through the carriage station.
Is the Crown Killer hiding in Addermeyer?
Sokolov seems so much older now.
Why was Sokolov abducted and not killed?
So the Crown Killer was a tool of the Duke's coup. The murders had a calculated effect. Mortimer Ramsey. The Duke couldn't have pulled off the coup without someone inside the City Watch.
I wish it wasn't a red X because I didn't kill him. It should be the check mark, a green check mark, but it's fine. What was Mortimer Ramsey doing in Karnaca?
I don't know Duke Luca Abel, but Corvo served under Luca's father and said Theodanis was a good man.
They always are, aren't they?
Delilah. My aunt, if that's really true. She has a twisted way of looking at the world.
I highly doubt that she's your aunt. There was the DLC in the first game about the witches of Dunwall or something. I haven't played it. I need to go back and play it. But she looks similar to them. From like the screenshot thing, the menu select. Is it called the Witches of Dunwall? I don't know. Megan!
All right, you've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There were reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I Didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. All right. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
All right.
This Dr. Hypatia, she seems to represent the good that's possible within the Empire.
No one should perish in the mines. And this is the same one we read in the previous mission. Okay. So I don't know where book 2 is. I looked over the whole ship. And could not find it. I think it's in the locked room. But I can still read 1, 3, and 4. Or should I just wait till I have all 4 of them? Okay, I'll add them to my journal. But I'll wait till I have all 4 of them. Although they do skip around, so... I don't know. Yeah, I'll just wait. Because it's a lot of reading to read all 4 of them. But just in case they disappear, yeah, I'll make sure they're added to my journal. So that's number 1. Number 3 was in this room, right here. And then number 4 is on the deck. So I have no clue where number 2 was supposed to be, because this is my room. I thought it was supposed to be downstairs, but I couldn't find anything. Right? There's our galloping mice. And yeah, couldn't find anything. Also, it smells like guano down here. Okay. So let me get out of here. Okay, number 4 is over here. Not right here where I'm looking at. It's right here. It's right here. I know that there's other things to loot. Like more bolts, some ammo. Nothing. Oh, and then I commented on, I don't know if this was, I said this in the first one. This is some Jurassic Park frickin' thing right here. Lost World, I want to say. Alright, we can go meet up with her and head on off to the island. Oh, hi, mice. Megan?
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Yeah.
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
That bird frozen in time. Also, and I said this before, if you can see the eyes, you know who the person is. If anyone has seen Emily's eyes, they know that it's her. because she's not covering her eyes. Also, before I get back into it, I'm gonna grab all of the runes and bone charms first, and then progress with the quest. So, just throwing that out here. Yeah, there will be timestamps below if you want to skip to the main quest part. Because I'm playing this for the first time, I want to get everything I can. Whereas when I played Dishonored 1, I did grab all the runes and stuff if they were in my way, but I've already played the game before, so I didn't care as much about grabbing them all. Edge of the World. Find Addermire Station and take a carriage to Addermire Institute. It is the best lead you have for tracking down the Crown Killer.
I'd take you to Addermire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Singeferno spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Addermire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot. Reach Addermire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Addermire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
I'm in neutral territory. Locate the black market shop.
The powerful have been putting the screws to the underclass in Karnaca for years now. And the Grand Guard makes up new laws on the spot.
Okay. See, as I said, I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna delete all of this.
A little pus is all right, but this.
Edge stuff. Where are my edge saves? There's one here. What is this? My edge saves. Okay, yeah, so as I said, I'm gonna go through and gather all this stuff. So 60, I think that's the closest.
Welcome to Karnaca, stranger.
Thanks.
Careful with
What
that
ship
sword.
is that out there?
Vanguard won't like it.
You know the skipper?
The dreadful whale. No, it's not on the registry. Maybe one of the recent importers from Mordor.
Let's give it a day or two. If she's still there, I can ask a friend who's with the Grand Guard to take a squad.
That's Addermire in the distance.
Give the crew time to load up whatever contraband they're no doubt waiting on.
I never went this way.
They give us a piece of the
There's a woman out here with a camera?
All right, then. Maybe a little more.
Okay. So that's all that was over here, was a healing potion. Okay.
You still eat meat? All the blood flies and all. I'm not sure it's safe.
Of course I am.
I mean, I trust my butcher, but how can you be sure there aren't any of those filthy grubs
All
on
right.
our steak?
Oh, like this. This is literally what I'm saying.
Tastes like shoe leather.
If those are accurate depictions of my eyes,
I only buy meat if I see the animal killed.
then anyone knows it's me.
That's a nice solution.
I did not notice there was a note here, though. Note to Perlos. Perlos, I'm posting this letter, but if you're reading it, you've got the brains of a mule. You didn't pay no attention to what I said. You had to come to Karnaca anyway. All right, fine. But you won't find me and Kamina here, because we're leaving as soon as we get the money. You say you lived here most of your life, so you know the place, and I'm telling you, you're wrong. You don't know shit. The city's changed. When the Duke's son took over years back, that's when everything went sideways. At first, it was all just disorganized. New taxes and fees, some parts of the city heavily patrolled, some districts with no one from the Grand Guard anywhere to be seen. Then things got nasty. Bodies in alleys, the Howler gang going wild, the blood flies worse than I ever seen. So what did the new Duke do? He cracked down. So now, the Grand Guard are surrounding people on the streets, beating them to death, anybody they don't like. Anybody they don't recognize. I told you not to come to Karnaca. Good luck, but you can't say you didn't get a warning. Are you him?
Hello.
Your face is covered. The Grand Guard won't like that.
Hold on, that's a note, isn't it? I wish there was a quick save button. That was a note. Underground shops. Listen, I'm sorry we fought. I get what you're saying about tangling with the Howlers, but they don't run the black market here, really. They just take a cut from all the shops. Yeah, the Grand Guard will crack our heads or shake us down if we get caught, but they'll do that no matter what we do. We're here now, or we're new here. We're here now, and we picked a bad time to move to Karnaca. We've got to do whatever we can to stay afloat, even if it means dealing with the black market. So I'm going to find the shop in each district across this rotting corpse of a city, and I'm going to get to know the shopkeepers, butter them up. You're still my love, my apple, even when I yell at you, even when I curse and throw things. I'll let you make it up to me when I get home tonight, Paisley. Well, now I don't feel as bad stealing from you, POS.
I just don't remember it.
But I do want your coin purse. I don't need it, but I want it.
Hey.
I ain't got enough to worry about.
I don't see any signs of Farrell. He seems to be late.
Or maybe
The familiar
we're
parts
early.
of the city are starting. He should be here with the Red Shark. That's no way. This is unacceptable. I have a very tight schedule.
Don't worry, you'll make it eventually.
If not today, then tomorrow.
Is that a joke? Santiago Fisheries have a reputation to maintain. We have clients all over the Isles. Do I need to remind you that fish is a delicate cargo? We can't afford any delays.
Well, it's fermented red shark, which is a nice way of saying it's fish that's already gone bad.
You can just tell your clients that here in Karnaca, we like it very fermented.
Unacceptable. Farrell is going to pay for this.
She know what a full day's work looks like.
So sometimes you get details, which is why I'm listening to conversations. I didn't listen to this one, so... where's my, there it is. Dark vision. Thank you. I won't be using my pistols, so...
Street. What do they want? Not long ago, I crewed a flatboat loaded down with his blue bloods furniture.
Okay. I did listen to this one.
Supposed to go to us. What are we supposed to do now? We're out of money.
Give him a chance to tell his side of it.
It wasn't his fault, Maya.
I'm sorry, every now and then one of those Grand Guard bastards pulls a stunt like that. It's getting worse. But I might be able to help you out.
We're listening.
There's a stack of goods that no one's claimed in one of the holding warehouses. I happen to know that no one's going to claim it ever, because it was dropped from a boat, loading up for freightport. It's good stuff. Spices and dried fish. Maybe worth more than what you lost.
That's a good deal, Maya.
Oh, thank you, Ramus.
All right. Still not fair than just take them up as ours, but we appreciate what you're offering. If it's like you say, and we can find buyers, then it'll get us through the next month.
Good, good. Look, I wish I could have stopped him. Just meet me here again tomorrow, okay? Same time.
We'll be here.
Yeah, and I don't want to rob them because they're good people. Even though I'm going onto his boat, because I didn't go on his boat last time. So I didn't listen to this.
Manual. Halfway up, a cable broke and we lost 11 workers. They never even made it into the mine. Those cables weren't made to carry so many people. You pack enough of them in, even kids, and it adds up. After that, the sickness spread through the crew bunkhouses. That woman from Adermeyer, Alexandria Hypatia, she used to treat the workers, but she doesn't come around anymore. So what all this means is that we need more workers. There are always people coming to Serkonos looking for a better life. We'll get them into the mines, if I have to club them over the head myself.
Okay. Well, this isn't a manual, because they didn't call him that. He does work on Emmanuel's boat. Alright, let's go ahead and grab my, Maya. Let's go ahead and grab Maya. Go grab my rune from the mouth of the whale.
Sure. Covering your face
What
won't
are you
make the
covering
Grand
your
Guard
face
happy.
for? Keep the dust out?
They can eat it, dude. Not my face.
Hello there.
Hello. Former Empress on the run. There is no longer any doubt that the recently unseated Empress, Emily Caldwin, is responsible for the recent string of horrible murders. The former monarch is on the run, confirming our suspicions about her guilt and association with the Crown Killer. Indeed, some have even suggested that Emily herself committed the appalling crimes. As it is well known, she was raised by conspirators and murderers. The Grand Serkonan Guard has promised reward for any information leading to an arrest, and warns the fugitive will be shot on sight if spotted. Duke Bell recently stated that the former Empress will likely receive a fair trial if she turns herself in peacefully and forthwith.
Coming tonight? You better.
How did all of this stuff beat me here? Right? Like the letter arrived here before I did, that newspaper arrived before I did, especially given that I saved the life of the dude who writes the paper. They have this Empress Delilah Caldwin thing here, even though we left. How is that already here? Okay.
Damn it.
I told her if you want my
Okay, go ahead and roll. See what you get. 8.
Place is a dump anyway.
Okay. Oh, I need to decide my next one. Sorry. That's an 80. Oh, you landed it. I don't know what you're playing, because you're playing by yourself.
I tried living up in Driscoll for a while. Too damn cold. Shitty food.
Fletcher and daughter.
Seized right up. I told him to let it warm up.
It's a new thing, needing money.
Dance calendar. Okay.
Fellow Serkonans, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement.
Then I found this corpse in here.
New restrictions are now in place due to the political
There's nothing here to say who this is.
in the name of the former Empress, Emily Caldwin.
So I've already
covered. The Grand Guard won't like that.
I got it. I've already done that whole side there. That's what the black market is, and she gives me a quest. So I'm not going to go that way yet. I'm going to go this way. Because I haven't gone this way, because this is when I realized that it freaking crashed on me. There's someone in here. Okay. 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 Letter from Rebecca Fletcher. Dear Alistair, it seems like only yesterday we were watching young Empress Emily launch that magnificent ship in honor of her late mother. Gone these 15 years. A beautiful vessel built by your hand. We were so proud. Since the coup, I've been worrying what will become of the ISS Jessamine Caldwin. There's been rioting here, and angry citizens are defacing her statues. Why would they do? If Jessamine is still the sister of the current Empress, you wouldn't just start defacing the statues because they don't know their relationship between the two sisters. Unless Delilah has come out and say that she hates her sister. Like, I don't know. But I wouldn't start defacing statues of the previous Empress if her sister was on the throne. For now, the ship sits, waiting in Dunwall Harbor. There are no orders coming from Dunwall Tower. I hope you and Philly are well, and that things are calmer in Karnaca. But rumors indicate otherwise. Your cousin and friend, Rebecca Fletcher. Thunder Bottle. So this is the ship. This is the Jessamine Caldwin. This is a non-locked safe, and the textures are not loading. What the heck? You know what? I don't care. It's fine. Blood Amber Whale statue for money and a dispersed incendiary release. Oh, now you loaded.
You've been warned. I'm going to call for help.
Can I talk to you? Does that count as being seen? Probably. It's fine. All that I've done was read a note. I can just load it right here. Sorry, my dude. That's the what?
Bet my last coin it's gonna be brined hagfish again.
Oh, you broke my textures, bro. Oh, they're back. The power flush. Okay, well that's all that was in here. Did I thought I already marked one.
I should get a longer break. On account of my bad feet, I should be able to complain to someone.
Okay, so that's all that was that way.
Fellow Serkonans, let us rejoice at the crowning of our new Empress Delilah Caldwin and the eminent...
So everything this way, I've not experienced.
Last night. I wish I could leave this city.
For 3 days following the Duke's return to Karnaca, all official government activity will be put on hold as the Duke recovers from his travels and additional tariffs.
Everyone is looking for me. It might pay to be discreet.
Okay, that leads into hostile territory.
I'm gonna trade in some wages for a bottle of whiskey. Maybe try my luck at dice.
Play your way. Got it.
You miserable rat. I told you what would happen if you reported me. I warned you. Please, you gave me no choice. Please? It's too late for that, Rapallo. Guess what happens next? No! This is how we get rid of snitches. Remember, if anyone asks, he just ran through it.
There was nothing I could have done because I don't have sleep arrows or sleep bolts. I mean, I could have killed them.
Up him.
Is he savable?
I'm bored. Hey, is the windmill turning all right up there? No problems?
Don't worry, it's turning. Plenty of electricity.
Good. I like this setup better than using the well oil tanks. The wind won't run dry.
Unless something happens to the windmill. These break down just as often in a different way. And they also overcharge sometimes.
The wind picks up too strong? Like in a storm?
Right. And if that happens, trust me, don't stand too close to the wall of light.
Yeah, that'd be terrible.
Okay, so now I know how to do it without... Oh, come on. So the black market person gives me a quest that gets me past the wall of light. And now I know how to do it this way.
Someone there.
I never know what counts as being seen because it doesn't give you a thing here. So yes, he's searching, but okay, that's being seen because they're running to me. What is this save? And I'm so used to, because I just barely played the first game.
Let's see.
The vision is so much different in the first game. Well, no, it's just I have the unlocked version of the vision, and I don't have the unlocked version of the vision here. It also doesn't seem like it lasts that long. Okay. What I'm going to do instead... Oh, come on. If I'm in neutral territory... I know I'm kill on sight, but if I'm in neutral territory, here.
Even the familiar parts of the city are starting to feel dodgy.
I'm gonna go get the runes that are over here so I can upgrade my vision, because I need to be able to see.
If you encounter a nest or
are we gonna let a few blood flies stop us?
I'm in. Just remember to move slowly, and don't get too close to the nests.
We don't even know if the people inside had any money. We just know they're dead, and the place is infested with blood flies.
Carl, going through there puts us on the other side of the wall of light.
If you want out of the city as bad as I do, this is our chance.
No. More likely we all get stung to death. Then we end up hatching more blood flies for the next group of idiots who try to get inside.
Damn it, Carl.
All right. We don't turn on each other. We'll find another way to make the coin, and another way to get past the wall of light.
Okay. So they're talking about a building that I'm gonna have to go into, but before that, let's go ahead and grab this recipe. Add it to my journal.
We're playing dice tonight. You in?
And read about the bloodfly situation, and it worsens. After initial reports from the Grand Circonan Guard stating the bloodfly concern was under control, Authorities here in Karnaca now concede that the situation has worsened. New nests are being found at an alarming rate, said one city official who wished to remain anonymous. Physicians are overwhelmed with cases of blood fly fever, some too advanced to treat. If not contained, this infestation could bring Karnaca to the brink of ruin. However, there is at least one reason to remain hopeful. Even as the Duke's men smoke flash-infested buildings, Dr. Alexandra Hypatia of Addermeyer Institute is said to be working tirelessly on a cure, tirelessly to find a cure for the fever. Readers will remember that the Duke closed Addermeyer to the public a few months ago, so that the good doctor could devote herself entirely to perfecting her latest version of Addermeyer solution. For this, Duke Abel's leadership should be praised.
Sure.
Sorry, I'm reading quickly because again, I'm trying to get through this. Oh, and there's the frickin' thing to show you how to get into the black market. It is the most
An underground market. Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
Non-discrete symbol to find. Oh no! What's this way? What is this pointing to?
Citizens moving between home and work.
Not safe, they say.
The Grand Guard and their enforcement duties will be met with the exercise of force.
Killed a guard,
Any
I hope.
complaints as to the behavior of the Grand Guard should be addressed to the nearest guard.
Someone grabbing people off the street. What do they want? Hopefully they'll just leave me alone.
If it wasn't a guard, don't kill your own, bro. Hi.
Don't be greedy, friend. Oh, you're kind, thank you. If you want to get past that wall of light, I've heard people sneaking through this blood fly infested apartment. Going through there will get you to the other side of that Grand Guard checkpoint.
Yeah, and I already kind of know that. What else you got here, man? I gave you 5 coins. I don't need your health potion. I will be taking your sleep darts.
Let's hope you never need help.
I literally gave you 5 coins. For 2 darts. That you don't need. Plus, you already gave me my help, so thank you. Okay. So that's the woman that gives me a quest.
Hey, come here.
We'll put her on hold. Let's go ahead and open the door to the black market. And we'll go inside.
A new customer with coin, I bet.
I do have coin.
Why you cover your face is not my affair.
Wow, I love that you're not rendering properly either. I need this from you.
Glad we could do business.
Location of sunken supplies. I'm gonna grab this.
You won't regret it.
What is this? A stun mine?
Enjoy the air here. I, for one, ain't selling fermented shark. I'll take that deal.
I guess I didn't need to steal his sleep darts. Guess I could have bought some here.
This is
Man,
what I have for upgrading your equipment.
I possibly could have rescued that guy then. Let's go ahead and that upgrade. And then the one that fires faster and further.
I shouldn't deal with strangers.
Too late. You're in on this now. You are now an accomplice. Wait, I know how to get in there. It's like, how do I get in there? So we can do her quest, or we can, for free, go into this apartment. Clearing bloodfly nests. Linto, you're either brave or desperate to accept this job. We used to smoke flash bloodflies with full crews, but the infestations are bad now, and the Duke canceled the funding. So we get rid of the nests by hand. Here's what you need to know to stay alive. 1. If you need to slip past a bloodfly swarm or nest, keep your distance and move slowly, or they'll attack. 2. When the bloodflies are calm, you're fine. If they take flight and start glowing, it's trouble. 3. If you get swarmed, you gotta run away or fight. Smash the bloodflies or burn them. Same for the nests. 4. A bloodfly swarm will keep coming until you destroy the nest for that swarm. That's really all you need to know. You'll do fine. Oh yeah, another thing. If you find any blood amber in a nest, just keep it as a bonus. But make sure the Grand Guard doesn't see it, or they'll ask for some urban sanitation tax or whatever. Good luck.
It's infested, all right. Move slowly, stay away from the nests, and try to avoid getting filled with bloodfly venom and eggs.
Got it. That's still her waiting on me. Fig, some dark bread. So what is a dark bread? I break my back in the silver mines. It's another fig. Abandoned diary. 2nd day, month of wind, 1851. From my window, I see you once a week. You lean against the light blue wall and open a book. I've noticed you have 2 hats, one of straw and the other fabric. Both light in color. You avoid the sun, a kindness to your pale skin. Though I've never seen you roll up your pants higher than your ankles. Modesty, I wonder? I wish I could go outside again. Deep in the silver mines by dawn, I rarely saw the light of day myself. The accident happened almost 5 years ago. The explosion threw me onto my belly, crushed most of the fellows from my crew along with my legs, calling down tons of black rock and earth. Their muffled groans of agony stay with me even now. I am unfit for mining or any other work. Most of my days are whiled away as I sit in this crooked chair, looking through my window. Slants of sunlight ease the pain in my legs for a couple of hours each day. My heart waits for the next sighting, for the next time you take your rest in the shadow of the cool blue wall. I was talking about over there. Maybe it's the person on the roof? Alright. So before I go that way, this is the room that connects to the, black market. Couldn't think of the word. Spring razor. So I'm guessing the person who runs black market builds the stuff here? Letter from Mr. Weatherby. Mr. Weatherby, you'll have to hire a new shop assistant, and it won't be me. If you want the job, you just have to, quote, if you want the job, you just have to go get the shop key from my former assistant, you said. Here's the address, you said. Well, sir, you forgot to add that the guy didn't quit, but died somewhere in a building so infested with blood flies that the Grand Guard condemned it. How's anyone supposed to get that key back? There are lots of things I'd do to get a job, Mr. Weatherby, but suicide isn't one of them. I know you'll ask some other poor guy, more naive and more desperate than me, but let me tell you one thing, that is not fair. Carlito Molina. Mission clues. Oh, none of these count as mission clues? That I can get past the wall of light by going through that building, or... Okay. Okay, and now we're back to where Black Market was. Right here. All right. So before I go into the building, there was mention of that blue building over there.
He's made a dog's breakfast out of the whole thing. And who's got to clean it up? Me, of course, as always.
I miss the time when I could go to sleep without wondering if I'd wake up.
It's all a fuss. Well, whatever it is, I got more important things to worry about.
For a bottle of whiskey. Maybe try my
I shouldn't have eaten that. Now I'm paying. It's what happens when you're half starved all the time.
Okay, there was nothing here.
Sure, there'll always be
All right, let's go inside.
so many
Can't seem to get any work. There's no coin. There's not a coin to be had anywhere.
I don't want you hanging out there because chances are you're infested, so... Sarah Conan songs. Grab myself some amber, and then yep, in here is 2 more bolts. Keep out. Thought she had a note on her, but I guess I was wrong. one's an empty husk. Oh wait, I forgot about the husk that's at the end of this corner. I did it again. Oh wait, no, there we go. Some molded food. Because I'm not going to be killing people, like, I'm fine to use my ammo on things like this. There is a bone charm. It's like swimming or something like that. It's very useless to me. Oh, they're randomized. Take less damage from explosions. Last time, it was about swimming. Ooh, okay. I did not know the runes were random. That's that. Out of those. Let's crouch. This thing's out of here. Get out of here. I didn't notice she had one too. I know that the dude on the floor, it popped out of his head. I didn't know she had one on her back. Now we've made it past the wall of light, if we choose to go this route. And then I said this is obviously a thing. There's gotta be something on the other side of this wall. I just don't know what keys to press for the piano. And I didn't figure it out, but like... There has to be, right? I never came in here. Note to neighbors. Most hated neighbors, you forced me out of our home and you barricaded Luciano inside, treating him like a diseased animal. Yes, he was stung by blood flies, but he's as healthy as a shark, and when he recovers, he'll make you regret this. I've sent the children to my mother's home, but I've stayed here. Say whatever you want, I'm not leaving him. Barricade me inside as well if you're so scared. You can all go to the void. Athena. 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 Sorry. Are they a hive mind or something? Does that count? Oh, God. Does that count as being seen? Is the whole thing, right? Okay, wait, it dropped me off right here. Does it only matter for guards? I don't know. I genuinely don't remember. Is low chaos only matter for killing? Well, yeah, low chaos only matters for killing. I don't know why I'm caring about getting ghost on my first playthrough of this. It doesn't matter. Okay. But he seems to immediately see me. Right? Okay, I still can't go through the thing. I can oh wait, there he is. Okay, I'm just gonna have to dart him.
Why do you do that?
So it's not immediate like it was in the first game. That's bad. That's bad. Why can't it still be immediate? There has to be a reason for that, right? You can't just be like, hey, we've changed it. It's no longer... no longer instantly knock them out. Like, I get it's to make it more difficult, but you gotta also have like a lore reason for removing... Is this the key they were talking about? Black market shop key. Bloodfly experimental notes. Day 1. My plans are underway. Sooner than expected yesterday evening, I stumbled upon a corpse of a hound in the street. The bloodflies had only found it a day or so earlier, I estimate, and I was able to extract intact bloodfly larvae from it. I'm keeping them warm under a nice side of mutton. Day 2. Success. 2 of my samples hatched overnight, which was sooner than I could have anticipated. They're both active and get quite agitated when I draw near. Day 7. I didn't think it was possible, but they've almost quadrupled in size from when I found them. Day 10. Well, if you found them as eggs, of course. No, he found them as larvae. Never mind. Day 10. Still no nest, which puts a fairly large dent in my hopes for blood amber extraction. Oh, that's why he was doing it. Okay. Thought he was possessed, but he was doing it for money. Danny! Stinging bolts. Sleep darts. I really didn't need to steal sleep darts from that man. They're just here. Oh, I can take a dried up husk as... Huh. Letter from Mr. Weatherby. Antonio, don't come back to the shop. I'll find a new assistant. One who doesn't feel the need to discuss the political validity of the taxes with the Grand Guard when they come to collect their protection money. By the way, the extra fee they requested will be retained from your last wages. Bring me back the shop key. Make sure I don't ever see your face again. Horatio Weatherby. Ooh, a corrupt bone charm. All right. Oh, that's dead. I was like, who are you? I didn't kill you. Okay. So I have the key to get into the back of the... There's no enemies in here. I can run. I have the key to get into the back of the, place now.
Wouldn't miss that.
So yeah, if you look behind him, there's a
back.
door. So I'm guessing he's Weatherby. And then she has a quest for me.
I have something that might interest you. I promise to make it worth your while. Come on, give me a minute of your time.
If the Grand Guard comes in, I don't know you.
Oh, so you don't care that I'm here. Oh, you do care that I'm here. Are you close to me now? Did I lose him as a shop? Do I gotta reload it? Hold on. I lost him as a shop. Alright, so don't go too far forward. Because I don't know if I can come back to Karnak or not. Like, I don't know how any of this works. So I don't want to lose a shop. So I'll only rob the stuff immediately in the back room. Even though I wanted that silver bar. Save it here, so I'm gonna run back just in case I mess up again.
I have something that might interest you. I promise to make it worth your while. give me a minute of your time.
Okay, well, while he's still good with me, let me save here. I'm gonna try to get the gold bar one more time. Silver bar, not gold bar. Okay. So before I do her quest still, I want to finish looting all the rest of the items. I thought I saw one still on this side.
Covering your face won't make the Grand Guard happy.
Yes. Oh, okay, but it's on the other side of, okay. I wonder if she's just gonna tell me the same information, go through this house. 'Cause man, wouldn't that just be annoying? Now in Canal Square. There's the Wall of Light. Alarm? No, no. Okay. Let's drop another save there.
Keep my mind on my duties. Forget about that kiss. Oh, that kiss. Oh.
Servicing the windmill. Corporal Roteo. If that engineer comes back to service the windmill, do not go up the ladder to throw the stuff off the shut-off lever for her. It's not your job, and I won't have my squad taking risks like that for another department. They're not Grand Guard. If the lead engineer is afraid of heights, it's her problem. Now she expects to work on the windmill or how she expects to work on the windmill without being able to climb up to the shutoff, I have no idea, but I don't care. Figuera. I think there's only 2 people here, right? You and you.
The Wall of Light, from the time of the rat plague.
Okay. Have her climb where? Up to there? No. Okay, what do you got for me? A rune in there. I can't. There we go.
I can smell the stench of the void. There's something perverse in this place.
You have a photo or painting of the outsider.
Dig deep, brother. Remember that the profane seeks to hide itself.
Oh, it's an overseer. They look different. Secret letter to Brother Harold. Good Brother Harold, last week when we talked, oh, what a state I was in. It was good of you to take me aside and lend your advice. I have taken it to heart, and I know you are correct. Yes, I will need to be purified through ritual. Ah, what a road I have ahead of me. I know it well, for you may not know, but I endured the ritual once before, but 3 years ago. Though I was young and strong, I came within an inch of death. Bro, I don't need to hear what you're getting off on here. If I may impose upon you once again, would you be so kind as to not mention our conversation to anyone? I will arrange for the ritual, of course, very soon. Though I confess, ever since our talk, I feel much better. I came within an inch of my life. No comparison to that agitated state in which you found me. Peace and clarity have returned to me. Truly, I do feel better in all things. Brother Chester. Oh, it must be December. It's got all that clarity in him. Letter from Mindy. Nice tattoo. You have on your back Amadeo? Where did you find the original drawing? Want to chat about it? Come to the Crone's Hand in Dust District and ask for Mindy. You won't regret your time. Oh, can I go find Mindy? Does he have the Overseer's mark? Not the Overseer, the Outsider's mark tattooed on his back? Because, pretty badass. So if I opted out of getting powers, 1, can I still interact with these? And 2, if I can, does he then re-offer? Does he ask me again if I would like to get the powers? Because that's a different drawing. That's not the drawing from the first game. The Outsider in Conditional Dreams. Is it always 2?
Karnaca was a lovely city once, before the Duke began choking the life out of the place. Before the Crown Killer started painting the walls red. Now you're here. And I have to wonder whether you're gonna give it that final nudge. Or pull it back from the edge. We've both seen cities go bad before. Vermin, blood, and betrayal. It's happening again. I hope you're ready.
Okay. That's exactly the amount I need, right? To get my first upgrade. I can see objects and security systems through walls, or I can visualize enemy routes. No, I need to be able to see objects.
Move along. We're conducting a search for heretical artifacts.
What? Here? Listen, I only need
This area is restricted on the authority of the Abbey. No one is allowed inside.
Did she leave? Okay. Wonder if she's Mindy. Oh, I didn't even see the bone charm on the floor. Less damage from explosions. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, trap. Well, I don't know where
cover
the...
your face. Are you worried someone might recognize you?
Mindy?
I work unloading fish. I'd be out on the boats, but I've got a weak stomach.
Okay. Don't ask, don't tell. So I couldn't turn the wall of light off from here. The range on this is terrible. I would like to point that out. Okay, let's drop another save right here.
I only had a boat of my own. That's the life.
How'd the execution go? They all died.
Oh, that's the room. Okay. I was already in there. Okay, and there's three more overseers. Okay. Just the one? A rat hole. None of that is of any use. Oh, that's money though right there. It's fine. I don't actually need it. How high can you go? No? What gets me up to there? Well, I still took the fall damage. Hi. Weekly fee, Paulo. Here's the money for the week, but I think we should renegotiate a price. With all the raids and curfew decrees, the Crown Killer and whatnot, folks just aren't buying as much drink. I thought your part of the bargain was at least keeping the Grand Guard and the cursed overseers occupied. We ain't happy. That's all I'm saying. Priscilla B. on behalf of the Wine Purveyors Association. It sucks. I just took the fee. Finder's fee. Oh, well. Oh, I wasn't trying to pick you up. Trying to put my weapon away again. Unsteady hand. Enemies miss with projectiles. more often. Sorry, I've been talking a lot. Abandoned notebook. It was the month of Earth, 3 years ago. The sky over Karnaka was full of stars. I remember it all clearly because that was the day I lost my position at the Royal Conservatory. I spent the night on this very roof, drinking and staring up at those points of light so far away. Looking for some kind of answer, one constellation stood out, a whale with a bright blue star for an eye. It was beautiful, comforting somehow, like it was watching over me. And the day after that, with my head still pounding from drink, I found something in a puddle in the street, made of whalebone, carved with odd markings. A good luck charm, I thought, and it worked for a long time. Everything got better. But now my luck has left me, like everyone I cared about and everything I owned. It's silly, but I came back up here hoping that if I could see that kindly, star-eyed whale in the sky again, maybe things would pick back up. I'll wait here, watching. When it comes back, I'll wave at it and hope for another blessing. I don't know what else to do. Die of bug, I guess. So that's what you did do. You want an ocean burial? I got you. Okay, how many things are left? 5, 6. Well, at least in this area. Okay, let's drop another save right here. All right.
Sometimes I wonder if it wouldn't be better to craft the music boxes at each enclave. Here in the city, for instance. Instead, they're made in a few locations, kept from us, and shipped out. It seems dangerous.
Far worse to have the knowledge and construction materials scattered across the Isles. The metals used to make the devices are unusually rare. The techniques, if applied by anyone but the most faithful, resolute overseers, would border on heresy.
The girl was I suppose you're correct. It grieves me to imagine what cultists might accomplish if they took the music boxes and perverted them to their own ends.
Exactly, brother. Much better to protect such a powerful tool. Assemble them in secret and dispatch them across the Empire where they're needed in the fight against the supernatural.
Cage of iron.
She also says, Is there 3 in the room?
And toppled into the canal. Her corruption was eradicated for the safety of all those who lived around her. All of you.
I was weak. I must be ever vigilant against the outsider. He knows my heart, tests me, taunts me.
All right, fine. I guess I can't knock him out, because if I shoot him with the dart, he's just gonna scream because they're not instant. So there's no point in shooting him with a dart. Esteemed High Overseer Kulon, I hope you're in good health and not too nostalgic from way gone, which I'm told is striking this time of year. Forgive my stream of letters, but our problem is Serkonos are significant. Any insights you can offer would be welcome. Duke Abel is a travesty, openly disdained for the Abbey. And yet, I must maintain relations with him for the welfare of this nation. You've been called a unifier, something the Abbey greatly needed after the horrors of the rat plague, so your guidance would be of value. Under the Duke, the streets here are overrun with cutthroats. Paulo and his gang grow bolder every day. Lastly, my recent correspondence with our oracular sisters has been troubling. The responses have arrived after marked delay, and their recent proclamations possesses an unusual cadence. Yours in faith, Vice Overseer Liam Byrne.
I will not give in.
That's right, women weren't allowed to be overseers, right? Reports from the Oracle. Sister Allison, this is day 18. Record of proceedings. Also present was Sister Anne, Sister Margaret, and Sister Tabitha. The following is the true and complete transcript of the utterings of Sister Anne Oracle. More incense, please. Yes, the past and the future meld. I am without body, dust all about me. So thick my vision falters. It is greed in palpable form, hiding 1,000 evils. Oh look, my sisters, heresy. 20 wretches. Servants of the void, vile worshippers of the outsider. They are assembled there, this very moment, in a hidden alley, the ground slick with fishmongers' detritus, in the heart of the dust district. I am moving on now, still wrapped in dust, nearly blinded, yet I sense something. Other blasphemies hide nearby, a strange taste in my mouth. What is this? And here there was a pause so long that Sister Tabitha finally broke the silence. My sister, has your vision ceased? Or if not, what do you observe? And Sister Anne answered thusly, I have a message for the Vice Overseer. Tell Byrne to end the needless meddling into the conservatory, and now Sister Anne will be needing some rest. And thus ended the session. Truly and complete in detail, Sister Allison. Okay, so is that not counting as magic? I really wish I could knock him out. Why can I not knock him out? Why is it not an option here? Okay, let's give it a shot. Okay, he didn't yell. The other guy I shot noticed he was shot, so I thought all of them would notice they're shot. That does not seem to be the case. And then you're looking this direction. Okay, is there anything of use in here? There is a safe. The seven strictures. Surrounded your innermost being with these strictures, and you will be safe. The 7 strictures are our core principles taught and reinforced by overseers across the Isles. From these principles stem all manner of rules, social codes, and beliefs around the cosmos. 1. Wandering gaze. 2. Lying tongue. 3. Restless hands. 4. Roving feet. 5. Rampart hunger. 6. Wanton flesh. 7. Errant mind. All these behaviors must be restricted in order to keep one's heart free from malevolent influence. They are the inroads of the outsider. So where have you hidden your code, my friend? Okay, the other dude left that room. Now he's in this room, but he's facing this way and praying. But the grunting makes it sound like he's doing something completely different.
Who was banished during the rat plague. His name may not be spoken, and all written record of his existence has been erased. So grave were his error.
There's a scripture. No.
I can say that too. Take a sleep. Litany of the White Cliff. Oh, are these the 7 things that I need to figure out to get the safe combination?
Some take comfort from the strictures.
Oh, I guess I don't have to read them all. Okay. Ancient music. So they have the music box. Strictures to keep you safe. Remember the 7 strictures, especially lying tongue, wanton flesh, and errant mind. TFM. Gotta get that TFM, my dude. TFM. $267. Raw whalebone. So I'm guessing, yeah, those are things that are like for my house, my ship items. I ship items. I have 2. Doppelganger. Summon a shade of yourself that attracts enemies. Does that count as being spotted? I don't know. Domino. Shadow walk. During shadow walk, your visibility is reduced. So that should be something I should get, but it costs 4. Mesmerize. So that's just a book. These are the floors. Okay, I should probably drop a save after getting that guy taken care of. Right.
This heretic's body is important, even though I don't fully understand the situation. We'll wait for the Vice Overseer.
When should Byrne arrive?
He's engaged currently. He'll He'll send someone else. Maybe Overseer Kindana. Until then, we stay where we are.
Will the heretic's corpse attract blood flies, brother?
No, I've dusted it already. We should be fine here for now. But mark me, anyone who shows up here has ill will at heart. There are no coincidences in Karnaca.
Selected sayings of the Overseers. Let not the eyes linger upon pretty things. Better to pluck them out than to rest them long on temptations. That's number 114. One heretical thought leads inevitably to more, as a single errant weed soon overtakes the field of wheat. Know this, there is only one path. It is the job of the outsider to convince you there are many. Also, these aren't in order, guys. Come on. The duty of the tongue is to speak the 7 strictures. All else is heresy, bro. No wonder y'all be single. Burn the non-believers from your midst, for they are a blight upon the earth. These are among the guises of the outsider, the orphan with outstretched hand, the strumpet with luscious words, the scholar with copious tomes. They don't like you helping people. They don't like smart people. I'm not gonna make a comment on current America, but you know, it's there. The heretic cannot be redeemed except by oil and flame. Beware the starving hordes, for they hunger for more than sustenance. In spirit, they are destitute. In judgment, they are lacking. Live in silence, for a single untruth or misspoken word can lead to ruin many times its magnitude. Do not accept to the invitation of the outsider. The drink he offers is poison, and on his hearth death simmers. Okay, I knew you were coming. Funny stories from Serkonos. Early one morning near dawn, Marcolo's wife hears a knock at the door. It's one of Marcolo's friends. "Where's my husband?" she asks. "He was supposed to be home with you, picking up a case of Orbon rum." "I'm sorry," says Marcolo's friend. "Something horrible happened at the distillery. Marcolo's toppled headfirst into a barrel of rum and drowned." So the wife starts blubbering. "Oh, my love, he's gone. At least tell me it was a quick death." "I can't lie," says Marcolo's friend. "He got out 3 times to piss." Okay. I get it. The interrogation room is a dead man. Don't bonk your head. Aw, you did. Excerpt from an Overseer interrogation report. "Brother Bernardus, where did you find those drawings?" "Accused, I made them. As I said, I'm an artist. Mostly newspaper advertisements." "Brother Bernardus, these don't look like advertisements. They look like heretic nonsense intended to make your neighbors sick of or bring back a loved one." Nothing will dissuade you of these notions, I'm sure. So instead of wasting my breath, I'll give you some advice. Take a bath once in a while, Overseer, and invest in some scent soap, unless that's against one of your strictures. Conclusion. Apparently, the accused suffered from a weakened heart, dying during the interrogation without providing anything further. His apartment on the canal should be searched for items or drawings of a profane nature. So he's the guy with the tattoo. Stun line. Mindy Blanche. Wanted for various crimes and gang-related enterprises. Okay. What'd you guys have? Sleep, stun, chloroform. If I threw that at someone, would it do something? Well, that doesn't look like he died of heart trouble. That looks like he beat the shit out of him. I will be taking a corrupt bone charm. What does that mean? Stolen breath. Pulling enemies towards you with far reach is now stealthy and quiet. Far reach consumes more mana after use. Well, since I'm not killing, I'd have no use of that. Secret date. Amadeo, meet me in our usual place tomorrow night. Be sure to bring the drawings we talked about. Mindy. They put so much into this. Like, it really should have been broken down into multiple quests, man. Well, there's another painting right there. Or is that a doorway? It's just so much. You know? I was gonna save it out there, but then if somehow they magically see me, then I'm screwed. Okay. Oh, why you gotta do that? Don't fall down the stairs. Okay. What's left? We have one rune, one charm, one rune, one charm. No. Come on.
The carriage rails are electrified.
Yes. Okay, so this gets me to where I need to go. Should I choose this stealthy route? Okay. Let's go ahead and finish getting the rest of our stuff. God, I'm already like 3 hours in here. No, 2 hours in. But obviously this is going to be over 3 hours just for this one mission if you want to get everything. And it really didn't need to be. Don't eat the corpses, please. Thank you. Okay. So now from here, I'm going into a different area. Yeah, I feel like there was something else on the desk I missed. Right? Yes. Then the original masks. We all wear masks. Okay. Let's just resave over that save I just did. The Abbey of the Everyman. 7 strictures. Is there a way to break this without making noise? I think that's just generic dialogue. That's not a I need to listen type of thing.
Faithful in our society, your allegiance should be first and most fiercely to your family, to your neighbors, and Abbey of the Everyman. Princes and queens rise and fall.
Someone there.
Succession of over.
Okay, they somehow saw me through the crack. I guess if I saw someone carrying a body, yeah.
And to later bear the heretic's brand across the flesh of his face. How did this come to pass, brothers and sisters?
I was weak.
Look to the 7 strictures, and you will know. I say this now to all faithful in our society. I must draw strength from my brothers. Abbey of the Everyman. Princes and queens rise and fall, but a succession of overseers will watch you for the entirety of your lifetime, shielding you from the outer horrors of the void and from the spoiled touch of the outsider himself. Hold closest to the 7 strictures.
Something is amiss.
Some that a witch now sits on the throne in Dun. And that the Duke of Circinus is in her thrall, as is whispered in parlors and alehouses across the Empire. Do not doubt. We will verify this claim, and we will act. Smoke will billow. Fires will lick the stones of Dunwall Tower. And at the end of it all, the Abbey will stand in the ashes. Let not the wanderer into your home, friends. Avoid the stranger, for their time to sink roots into the bedrock of the community has passed. Those who wander are untethered by family and neighbors for reasons tested and true. It is oft because they have turned their backs on tradition and on the 7 strictures themselves. A wanderer is a friend to the outsider.
They were both on the table.
Never doubt that. Stay to the flesh that is familiar, that of the fowl and sheep, the ox and fish from the cold ocean.
Now I feel
those who taste the flesh of the rat risk drifting through the void for all the remaining hours of all the remaining years, until the world is...
I was hoping you wouldn't turn like right then. Okay. So I didn't know they were both on the table.
And that the Duke of Circinus is in her thrall, as is whispered in parlors and alehouses across the Empire. Do not doubt. I must be ever verify this claim, and we will act. Smoke will billow. Fires will lick the stones of Dunwall Tower. And at the end of it all, the Abbey will stand in the ashes. Let not wanderer into your home, friends. Avoid the stranger, for their time to sink roots into the bedrock of the community has passed. Those who wander are untethered by family and neighbors for reasons tested and true. It is oft because they have turned their backs on tradition and on the 7 strictures themselves. A wanderer is a friend to the outsider. Never doubt that. Karnaca is in great peril, brothers and sisters. Now, this is not news to those of you living through these times of crisis. But the source of your suffering might not be plain to you. Karnaca has turned away from the Abbey of the Everyman.
There's also bone there, but it's just money, and I'll worry about that in like a kill everybody playthrough. For now, I think the only things left are these 2, and then I get to move on.
Karnaca has but one chance to save itself, and that is to return.
Am I being presumptuous?
Doctor's notes. 14th. Let the record show that I did try. When Addermeyer closed, I tried my best to take on all their blood fly cases. Boyd helped me. I even took out an advertisement in the Karnaca Gazette, and come they did. Sometimes with cases so advanced, the larva ready to burst through the skin. I had to turn them away lest they contaminate all the other patients and myself. The whole dreadful business has become a danger to me. If I don't protect my own health, how can I cure others? My things are packed. I have purchased passage to Winddown. What a relief it will be to treat scurvy and chilblains. After all these hideous blood fly infections.
More Grand Guard soldiers. Best to avoid.
There is a shit ton of flies in that dumpster.
I thought I heard blood flies for a second.
Oh, that is so tempting. But I wouldn't be able to watch it. Right? If I open that, I wouldn't get to watch him get swarmed.
Forget about that kiss.
Is this one locked out unless I have a specific power? What? What? Is that a thing? There's no way that's a thing. Because the only power would be this one, and I'm one short, and this is the only other room. It would have meant that I couldn't upgrade. Okay. There's no way. Why would you do that? Like, that's a huge middle finger to your players. Especially because I just spent the last, I don't know how long, trying to gather everything, and now I'm about to find out I can't? Is this neutral territory? You don't look like a guard. I feel like I'm allowed to be here. Hey, y'all know how to get into the sewer?
We should talk to them. Of course. Splendid idea.
You have a beard? No, that's the ruffles on your top.
If only truth and justice could really be weighed on scales.
Can I really not get that thing?
Sure.
Hello? Those look like dead overseers, so I'm good. Man, is that's so annoying that I cannot get that. Well, where's the other thing? Special fruit delivery, Cindy. I know it pisses you off that we keep a changin' the whens and hows of this arrangement, but what choice do we got? It ain't easy to steal fruit from the Grand Palace under the Duke's nose, but it's the best fruit and you know it, so I expect you to keep accepting our deliveries, even if we can't sorry, I was reading it the way that they would probably say it, predict where and when they're going to drop. We got to make adjustments, just like other businesses, Elias.
Wild mimosas are in bloom. Let's organize an
So
outing.
mysterious with your face covered.
The walls of the wall, they were at home, for I believe they were good
Watery Grave
for a fall.
and the Coop.
The captain, a traitor, they danced at a ball.
I've half a mind to organize another theater outing.
For every loyal
I think you just flat have on half a mind.
We should rent another boat sometime soon.
After last time? No.
You dead? Duke Bell, essential in Dunwall Coop. Karnaka's own Duke Luca Bell reportedly played a key role in the recent coup that unseated the unpopular Emily Caldwin. Our new empress, Delilah Caldwin, made quick work of dissenters and has already issued several proclamations which are sure to be welcomed in Dunwall after the failed reign of Emily Caldwin. Known for shirking her duties in favor of more pleasurable pursuits, and now blamed for orchestrating multiple assassinations against her critics. The coup is sure to increase our fortunes here in Karnaka, as Delia Caldwin has strong ties with Duke Bell. Sir Konos is now expected to rise in wealth and power within the Empire. There are ongoing reports of lingering unrest in Dunwall, as those who remain loyal to Empress Emily's corrupt reign are dealt with. So no, you're sleeping because you're moving. That or you got a bug in you.
Addermeyer Station. This should take me out to the Institute.
There's still so much more. Oh, come on. You just see a random person walking and you're like, oh, that's her? No.
In the South, a conspiracy plan. She trusted her ally. What is it to you? A feast or a famine, a nail or a screw. A duke from the South, a vile witch's brew. A coup. What is it to you?
I would listen to the song, but again, like, I'm already over 3 hours. I can't enjoy the music.
We should rent another boat sometime soon.
Oh.
I told Miss Lucia Pastor that they wouldn't let us take the carriage. Addermeyer is closed to the public.
We'll have to try again. We have to see Dr. Hypatia.
They don't let anyone see her anymore. Not even people who need urgent treatment.
If we tell them that we represent Lucia Pastor and the Miners Family Committee, they can't refuse us. Hundreds of miners are counting on us. Hundreds of children, coughing dust and fading a little more each day. In the past, the good doctor always cared for them.
She did, and I worry that it got her in trouble.
If we lose Hypatia's support, then there's no one left on our side.
Note of abandoned luggage. I'm guessing this is the doctor? Lieutenant Colbers. I've packed everything like you requested and brought your luggage to the train station, but I cannot wait any longer. The train will be there any minute. and I won't miss my chance to leave this wretched city. Your shift at the Royal Conservatory should have ended an hour ago, so I'm confident you'll be here soon and that you'll buy another ticket. It has been an honor to serve you during these 2 years, and I wish I could have said goodbye in person. Best of luck, Severina. Hey. Okay, so I'm not able to get that rune unless she gives me a rune for doing her side quest, which I doubt because
this should take me out to the Institute.
Because she's already said she's going to tell me how to get into the place I'm at currently.
More Grand Guard soldiers. Best to avoid.
She's wearing red. I can still at least get this bone charm. The fuck is that octopus thing? Key to Dr. Hypatia's apartment. Note from Dr. Hypatia. Dear Cyril, I'm working so late these days, I might as well sleep at Addermeyer. I know it's not good for my health, and a doctor should know better. You are totally right. But I have the feeling I'm about to discover something important, something that will improve my Addermeyer solution. Would you be so kind as to water my plants for a few days? You'll do a better job than me anyway. I always forget them. Help yourself to an elixir in my reserve if you like. I hope Caroline gets better soon. Your neighbor and friend, Alexandria. Okay, are you hostile to me? Safe? No. It's a safe door.
Welcome to Winslow Safes. Feel free to have a look around.
Okay. I'm just gonna close your door. Contest. Try to unlock me. Okay. Still hearing sweeping, but he put his broom down. They've already done the 0451 code. So what code are you going to use, Winslow?
This is the finest safe shop in all the Isles. You're in the right place.
Okay. where would he keep the code? Guessing this is his house upstairs. So the code's gotta be here. What the hell? Oh, it's a rock. It's not a boulder. It's a rock. Oh, just let some rats into your house, bro. So this is her house, her apartment. Note to Alexandria Hypatia. Dear Alexandria, I've tried to take care of your plants the best I could. I worry, though. I haven't heard from you in a long time. Are you all right? I'm still holding onto your key. Let me know when you'll need it back, Cyril.
This must be the alchemist's apartment. Alexandria Hypatia.
Well, her plants look dead, so Cyril must be dead. There's a painting. Projective gaze. She a very judgmental person? Well.
What's going on at Addermeyer? What's the Duke's interest, and how is it connected to Delilah?
Alright, this is one I take. Yeah, okay. The apartment key. Blood amber, blood
The blood
flies.
flies have flourished with all the Duke's executions.
Statue. You got a code to the dude's thing? Nest keepers. Alexandria. I've always believed the idea of bloodfly nest keepers to be legend or drunk miner talk, even though members of the Grand Guard have reported putting down belligerent occupants when burning out bloodfly infestations. As such, this silver graph represents a rare sighting. We can only conclude that the final stages of bloodfly fever occasionally result in an extraordinary kind of brain damage, wherein the host fixates on protecting the nests. Bloodflies, in turn, welcome the afflicted person, and thus a symbiotic relationship results. Bloodfly research never ceases to amaze. We could procure a sample from the brain of one of these nest keepers. I'd love to observe the effects on rats or wolfhounds in the laboratory. Okay, and we didn't knock that dude out, so he's still there. all of these plants are just dead. Bro, what's your safe? Okay, I have that whole other building there to go through. Yeah, I still haven't even found combination to the safe.
I spend less and less time here at my apartment, but my work at Adamire demands it. After the horrible failures of my first serum, I'm more determined than ever to help the miners. It's not my say how hard the Duke and his cronies drive the workers, but until he sees reason, I'll do what I can to make their lives better and to provide comfort to their families. It's my obsession, this work, and the impact it will have on the least privileged people in Karnaca. Studying the original plague elixirs, I'm close to something.
When I find Hypatia, I'll see what she knows about the Crown Killer.
Okay. And then that's it. How do I get your safe open, my dude? It's just gonna be another one I'm gonna have to move on without because like I've been here for so long. And I'm not gonna look anything up. But I have no clue where his code would be. It's not on him. I can't pickpocket. I don't want to start smashing stuff because then he'll become hostile. Let's drop a save here and let's move on. Alright, I've got one more building to look in and then I gotta go all the way back to get the quest from, I believe that's Mindy.
If they say something's amiss, then I just can't get comfortable. I hate this wool. It itches like mad. Why can't I wear...
Oh, come on. I'm used to the guards just being complete idiots from the first game. Like, they had no peripheral vision. Would not detect me.
Adamire Station. This should take me out to the Institute. And yet this guy was able to just immediately see her.
anyone here?
Okay, there was no one in my vision. No, don't reset. Load. She was not there in my vision, but also they're orange and my vision is orange. Why aren't they outlined in a different color?
You ever been to that saloon, Apollo's? Shooting dice or chasing the ladybirds?
Crone's hand? Are you kidding? It's all howlers.
So don't wear your uniform. Whiskey's there. They even stock old thing. I'm stupid. I know all my letters and then some.
Let me know next time you go.
I'm hungry.
It's funny to think about it. She could be reading the letter right now. About me. Right now.
Yeah, they should be a different color. If the whole world's gonna be like orangish hue, make them purple. And why can't I choke someone when they're sitting?
For all I care. I've got enough to worry about without their constant complaining. It's not something bad. Working for the Duke's not so bad. As long as you're Grand Guard. I'd hate to be anybody else right now.
I don't know why I can't choke them while they're sitting down. Cracked engine plate. Benny, I think the engine plate is cracking again in this carriage. Maybe the last weld didn't take. Riding back from Addermeyer is what it was, grinding something terrible. We'll be lucky if it makes the trip even once more. Need to get this one off the rails and into the shop for teardown.
Tasted awful. That wasn't no blue-jawed hagfish. River crust is more likely.
Olive Zirconos. Some books I keep, some I don't. Oh, there was a scroll in there on the floor. Oh, come on. What do you mean? So much of this, man. It's just so stupid. I gotta watch the roof. I can't even get into this room because that guy's just conveniently... The two dudes in there are looking that way.
Crone's hand? Are you kidding? It's all howlers in there.
So don't wear your uniform. Keep it with
What am I? Like a stocking without a leg, that's what. Worse than nothing.
Dancing hagfish on the drive. Martha, won't you marry
I told him he was too skinny. Told him he wouldn't last a day. Poor kid. Why do I always have to be right?
You here? My Aunt Belinda needs to hold
Okay, well, I'm basically at the end, so I should be able to just go back and do
Sure, he knows pretty much anything but meat and potatoes.
her quest for her now. I don't remember what it was. She wanted me to get someone's body.
Adonai Station. This should take me out to the Institute.
I don't think there's anything left here, lore-wise. And I can't get the other rune, and I can't get the other... I can't get the other rune without having proper runes, or spells. And I can't get the other... Bone Charm without finding a code that I have no clue where it is. And I don't have the time to search for it.
Organize another thieves are outing. A feast or a famine, a nail in school.
We're playing dice tonight. Are you in?
Yeah. Yeah, because I can't get to that. So.
Until all the Grand Guard shakedowns.
No. Oh.
Hello? Anybody? It was coming from here. Let's see.
Okay, I guess when I landed, she...
Nobody there.
She made a noise when she dropped. Alright. Alright, let's go. Mindy.
My name's Mindy Blanchard, and you look like someone who goes into places where you don't belong. Want to help me with something? You scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours.
I need to get to Addermeyer Institute. Can you help me with that?
Yeah, I know how to do that. You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem. Don't worry, he's already dead.
A body? That's odd. From where?
The overseers are holding him at their outpost. They think he was a kind of a witch. I want the body for reasons of my own. Sneak in and take it, then meet me in the old basement below the dentist office near there.
I'll think about it.
Okay, and that's her boyfriend? Guy that we've already met.
Why you cover your face is not my...
Still, again, not subtle at all, man.
If the Grand Guard comes in, welcome back.
Thanks. Unless you got a rune for me. I'm not.
Let's see. I have some upgrade plans for your gear.
Well, I want faster reload.
You won't regret it.
And this one.
I'll take that deal.
And we'll go ahead and just buy that one as
We
well.
can do business. Come back
Bye.
soon. I mean, if I'm still here.
I need a nap.
Okay. She's not telling me a way in. No, she's just gonna tell me a way to get into Addermeyer. Never mind. So she's not gonna tell me a way in. That was never her goal. I remembered incorrectly. Really want to know if this is a thing. Like, I feel like you can get behind that wall. Could be wrong. Okay, yeah, he's up there. Ow. Right on the spike. No, come on. Emily. Why would you do me like that? So I've already cleared the inside?
To devour the earth and sky and all things in between. Trust.
Weak. I must be ever vigilant against the outsider.
Unless they respawn them in, I'm good to just go. And then take this body to the dentist? No, they're all still unconscious. Whose painting is that? Guess I'll find out when I start doing the paintings. How many of the paintings from the first game are in this one? So I know for sure they had the painting of my mom. It's a different outsider painting. Did they have one of Corvo? There wasn't a Corvo in the first game. I probably got noticed when that guy said the thing he said, but I'm just gonna hope I didn't.
That of the foul.
Okay, so they made noise, but they didn't detect me. They detected me. Okay. So holding the body is immediate detection.
Stay to the flesh that is familiar, that of the fowl and sheep, the ox and fish from the cold ocean. Those who taste the flesh of the rat risk drifting through the void for all the remaining hours of all the remaining years, until the world is swallowed.
This is true. Very strange indeed. I must draw strength from my brothers.
Okay.
Hello, dear.
Why am I doing that? I said I wasn't going for ghost right now. But it's just instinct when I get detected that I
Stay to the flesh that is familiar.
I reset.
That of the fowl and sheep, the ox and fish from the cold ocean.
I'm scared. And there, I said it. I'm scared. Something's up.
fucking nearly 11. There. No one detected me.
Come on. Hurry up. Hey, you got it. Put it down in the hole. Put it down. Come on. Good job. Take this.
I won't ask you why you needed that. So how do I get to Addermire?
I just sent one of my boys to turn off the power to the carriage rails. When the juice is off, you can walk along the rails and get where you need to go. On the other side, there's a station that will take you to Addermire.
Better than nothing. Thanks for your help.
You didn't even finish burying your boyfriend.
So now you've been paid, hit the road.
Okay, I understand you need a moment. All right. So the rail has been turned off. I haven't even gotten to my destination yet, and I'm 3 hours in.
Now the power's down. Addermire Station. This should take me out to the Institute.
Okay, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna go in here into this room where there were just a bunch of dudes because I want to know if there was anything in there. But it's late and I'm tired of stealthing.
River crust is more likely. Chasing monsters in the brine, dancing hagfish on the line.
So there is another.
I'll have a look around.
There's another newspaper here, so I have to come get this. Oh.
Come back here. Time to collect this bounty.
Oh, whoops, that was a power. I forgot I didn't have a weapon selected. Okay, so there is a note in there, so I have to get in there. 6 hours. I mean, there's a newspaper in there, so I have to get in there.
Addermire Station. This should take me out to the Institute. More Grand Guard soldiers. Best to avoid.
Okay. Are these two still in there? Are they both looking this way? The silver spike, not spine. We demand the cure. As the blood fly concern gets worse, we're all waiting for a miracle cure. The question is, how many more have to die in agony? Addermeyer's solution is good for a miner's woes. Enriched. It's been used to treat blood fly fever with some success, and Dr. Alexandria Hypatia has stated publicly that she could improve the formula. So where's the cure? What happened? Let me tell you. Dr. Luca Abel shuttered Addermeyer Institute with Hypatia inside. She's a prisoner. There's only one explanation for this. It's quite plain that this precious remedy is not available to anyone but the Duke and his circle of rich cronies. It's my opinion that they intend to whittle down the impoverished to a manageable few. The Duke drinks copious amounts of Hypatia's cure, while the rest of us perish. You didn't see anything. Okay, you really didn't, I guess. The only thing that seems to be in there is a potion.
Of course I can read. What does he think? I'm stupid? I know all my letters, and then some.
Okay. So I think now all that is left is getting to the end. Okay, that rail is still turned on. Oh man, should I just do these in two parts? Part 1 is getting there, part 2, because 3 hours. I think the runes are just gonna have to be their own thing because it's so much. No one's gonna watch a 4 to 5 hour video. All right. It's off. Where you at, buddy? Okay, or I just touched the electricity. Fine. To the Institute! Still gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this. To not make a 4 hour long video. Oh, that was the whole mission. Oh, I thought the Institute was part of the mission. Oh, so then never mind. I mean, yeah, that's still long as shit, but... So that took 4 hours to finish that? I'm still Ghost. Okay.